Welcome, folks. I'm here with Stu Brower. Stu is one of my favorite people in the world, actually. In addition to owning a CrossFit gym, or a CrossFit style of gym, we'll talk a little bit about that, called Urban Movement. He also owns a consulting company that helps other gym owners literally across the world. He calls that WTF Gym Talk, and we will get into both of those. Just a little more about Stu. He is a born leader, extremely smart about fitness and life in general. And he's one of the funniest and most direct business people I know. He's my first interview of the podcast, and I couldn't be more thrilled than to be here with him because he covers two of my favorite topics, fitness and startups. So welcome to the show, Stu.
Awesome, man. We're setting the bar real fucking high today.
Everyone
after me is just going to get sloppy seconds. Awesome, and no, I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on this.
Thank you, Stu. And I especially appreciate you hosting me here. We're actually coming to you from Stu's studio, so it's great. It takes a little bit of the stress of starting a new venture like this out.
Yeah, it's cool. We get to test out some of the equipment. You get to kind of see the flow and how you want, because everyone's set up when you do podcasting. Some people are they're really good podcasters that still just do shit old school over the phone. They still just record. It just whatever nature of conversation, whatever keeps it the most natural for you.
Yep.
And this has always just worked well enough for me. But yeah, hopefully you get to kind of take away some things from here and how when you set up your own shop in your own studio, how you want it to be done.
Yep, absolutely. So thank you for both of those. I really do appreciate that. And before we get started, I have to ask, what's the last meal you had, and what was the last workout you did?
Oh God!
Other than the Irish whiskey.
The Irish whiskey that we're drinking now. Last meal, I ate Chipotle yesterday. That's pretty much on par. 5 days a week, at least 5 meals a week. The Chipotle app, since they redid it, the new Chipotle app is fucking amazing. It is so good. You can dictate extra, rice, light extra rice, heavy extra. It's super great.
Awesome.
It's great. So Chipotle would be the last meal. Last workout was probably before I left. I've been in San Jose this week, so probably last workout was Monday. If I get in 3 a week, I'm happy. If I can get more than that in a week, workout-wise, I'm really content with that. My goal is to be in here Monday through Friday for our 5:30 a.m. class, but unfortunately that doesn't always happen. I'm normally here. I'm just normally working or editing or something that I just can't justify stepping away for a workout at that point. But 3 days a week is kind of like the go-to now. If I can make that happen, I'm happy.
Heavy weights or light weights, cardio?
So I'll do whatever.
What was the last one? Actually?
Yeah, so I would whatever our class workout is at 5:30 a.m. and that class that Urban Movement here flips. We have 2 different levels of classes. We have what's called our Lift and Move class, which is an isolated strength class. There is an isolated strength portion, and you are able to take that workout and tailor it in a conditioning or a strength kind of setting. So, for example, the workout might have 10 box jumps, and then it'll give you the option 3 heavy power cleans or 9 unbroken lighter power cleans, and then a 200-meter row. So now I can go ahead and if I'm feeling like lifting heavy that day, I can opt for the lower rep scheme, heavier load, or the higher rep scheme, lighter load. If I want more of a lung burner, I want to just keep going, I'm feeling fat over the weekend, whatever it may be. So Lift and Move was the last class I did. I don't remember exactly what I think it had involved heavy thrusters, over the box jumps, and then we do a lot of ring pull-ups. So we got rid of our pull-up rig, and we'll do a lot of kipping ring pull-ups or strict ring pull-ups on there. And the nice thing about the rings or any kind of dynamic pull-up, it gives you it's way better for tight shoulders. The number one injury in CrossFit is a shoulder injury. It's the number one injury in all fitness. Whether you're bodybuilding, powerlifting, it's the shoulder. You'll hear guys get it from bench pressing. It's because it has the greatest range of motion.
I did it on pull-ups, and you had me rehab through using rings for a while before getting back on it.
100%. Yeah. But even this isn't a fixed object. I'm talking about this rig that I have here for a camera, and it's a fix, so that means my shoulder has to accommodate that fixed object. So when you're doing pull-ups on a pull-up bar, and you don't possess that range of motion, you're constantly putting the threshold and the stress on the shoulder versus the rings. The rings just move with you. Yeah. So no matter what your range of motion, the rings will accommodate you versus you accommodating the pull-up bar. So I'm pretty sure we had kipping ring strict ring pull-ups, which I generally do, or kipping ring pull-ups. That was the last one.
Great. Yeah, Monday though. This is Friday.
Yeah, wow. This is Friday. Yeah, so it's been literally all week. Yeah, I've just been traveling, and I'm not fit. You go through cycles.
Yeah.
Back in the day, I was obsessive. In my younger days, even when I started the business, I was very fitness obsessed, personally for myself, and then being the architect of creating fitness in others. I was obsessed with it. That was my life's work. Now at the current stage of the business where I'm at now, it's more, we've established that we do that very well in here. Now it's growing the business, it's the real estate play, it's this consulting stuff. So with that, I'll be honest with you, fitness is in a cycle for me right now where it's probably one of the least important things personally for me, right? Where if I'm like, hey, I've got to edit this vlog, or I go get that workout in, I will choose, because I want to, editing the vlog every single time, because I just genuinely enjoy that more at this current stage of my life. But who knows, I could I could go to Inner Peaks one day on a flyer just to hang out and be like, holy shit, rock climbing? I could watch Free Solo or the documentary and be like, fuck it, I'm going to get into rock climbing, and that could become the new thing. So I don't get strict on myself with fitness. I realize it comes in waves. Some people get really into CrossFit, then they get really into Olympic weightlifting, or they get into marathons, and some people are really big into it comes in cycles, and I just kind of let it happen naturally. I don't try to direct that boat.
Yeah, as I've gotten older, I've learned that. And I used to really beat myself up if I would miss a week here or a week there. And I've just learned to just go with what your body feels like.
Fitness wasn't created in one workout or 10 workouts or even 100 workouts. It's a process. And CrossFit, I think, gets very sadomasochist with it, where if you get upset with yourself if you're not training. Like, what the fuck am I training for? I'm trying to grow this business. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to make sure my staff is doing well. I'm just looking to get in a good sweat. That is it. And so when I took the stress of the needing to train so I PR a lift, or because I want to do better on 20.1 at the CrossFit Open next year, when I really I put it in perspective, and just me, and this is just my truth, I didn't care anymore.
Yeah.
I just had all this stress kind of go off of me. And luckily again, I'm an ectomorph. I'm naturally a skinny guy. I can stop working out for a few weeks and I'm not going to get obese. I'm not going to suffer, right? Sure. Now, I need to keep working out if I want to maintain any size whatsoever. I'd wither away. But it's crazy, dude. My workouts now look so silly. They look, so I'll do single leg calf raises with a balance focus since I bought a boosted board. I bought an electric skateboard, and that is my new obsession. It's my fucking new obsession.
That's awesome.
It's my favorite point of the day because I don't think about business. I don't think about my family. I don't think about anything but staying alive. I ride an electric skateboard that goes 24 miles an hour down streets that are 40 mile an hour speed limits.
Do you wear a helmet?
I wear a helmet, but I am in the middle of traffic with everybody. I am not on the side.
How old's your daughter?
My daughter's 2. She'll be 2. Yeah. Life insurance policy, we increased it when I bought the skateboard.
But good for Zoe.
Yeah. So I ride this thing, and it is my favorite thing to do. I am so depressed it's going to rain this weekend because I love that because I just get to feel alive.
Yep.
I have to watch out for traffic. When I drive, I hate driving, but I record podcasts in my car, or I'm making business calls.
Sounds safe.
Or I'm doing other things. But when I'm on that booster board, I don't do anything. I don't listen to music. I just enjoy my relationship with the city of Charlotte has increased. I start finding different routes and ways to get places and recognize different things. Anyway, so that's my most favorite thing. So that dictates a lot of my training. Deuce will make fun of me all the time. He's like, dude, how are those calf raises going, you pussy? And I'm like, dude, my balance is horrible. I started getting knee pain when I was riding the board, and then my physical therapist dictated it was because of weak ankles and weak calves. So now I'm doing all this ankle stability and calf strengthening stuff just to make my boosted boarding better and to hurt my feet less.
True functional fitness. A
true functional fitness, yeah. So yeah, fitness is just cyclical. Everyone goes through phases. Pregnant women, same thing. You'll take someone, you and me probably know a lot of girls that are very competitive backyard competition CrossFit style, and they're going to get pregnant at some point in the next 5 to 10 years, and that fitness level is going to change because it's a completely different perspective.
Except I work out at a gym where Breeze works out.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a little bit of a different story.
It's completely different. I saw her because our houses are right next to each other. I carry the baby in her wet wagon, and I'm driving the boosted board. And I just carry it around the neighborhood. And I saw her. She was out there filming some air squat workout in the park, just knocking it out, just doing what Breeze does. So
she's a machine.
She is a machine.
So we'll talk a little bit more about fitness, but I wanted to shift gears a little bit and talk about really both of your businesses. Can you just give folks an introduction to both of the businesses? And it's probably